Hi friends, welcome to Timas Academy. This is our fourth series, and if you have not subscribed, kindly do that. Today we are moving to reaction of science. We have been from our series one. We have studied some, that is variables. Series two, three, and this four. So if you have been following us, see yourself uh, like you are on a way to become a mathematician. So please be consistent with the lesson, and before you know it, you're a mathematician already. Okay. In our class of today, reaction of science, we want to look at how science reacts when they come together. A lot of students used to cram this, they like cramming and some other things, and it has really not of any help to them. Okay, so instead of cramming this, you can know this once and for all throughout your lifetime. Okay, so what we do here is that if you observe closely, you will see here that the sign here, okay, are the same. Okay, the sign here, plus times plus, minus times minus, this one are different. Now the sign that are the same, whenever you are multiplying the same sign, it's always positive, irrespective of how it looks. So far they are the same, it's positive. So that's why we have plus times plus to be plus, minus times minus also to be plus, because these are the same sign. It gives you positive instead of cramming it. You don't need it. Now different signs, irrespective of how it comes, maybe it start from plus or it start from minus, so far they are not the same thing. It gives you minus. So that's why plus times minus is minus, and minus times plus gives me minus. So and the next before us is we want to look at how these signs can, we want to look at their reactions with numbers. So we have here is 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 6. But why is it 6? You have that 6 is positive. Okay, so we have a positive sign here, a positive sign here. So plus times plus is plus. Okay, so that's why and this 6 here is still plus 6. So that's why we say 2 times 3 is 6. Plus times plus is plus. So you don't have to be cramming it. It's already, you should know that the same sign is plus. Here we have 2 times minus 3. You can, okay, ordinarily when we say 2 times 3 is 6, so you cannot expect 2 times minus 3, 2 times minus 3 to still be 6. It's going to be minus 6. This is the reason. It's because this place is plus. Okay, there is an invisible plus here, so times minus. So plus times minus, the different sign, that is minus. So that is minus, then 2 times 3 is 6. Look at the next one. We have minus 4 times minus 5. Minus times minus, the reaction, the sign we have to multiply each other. Minus times minus, the same sign gives you plus. So that is plus, then 4 times 5 is 20. So for a positive number, we don't really write at the beginning, especially we don't really write the sign together with it, so it remains as 20, meaning that it is positive. So I may not write the plus there. Look at this one. Minus 3 times minus 2, minus times minus is plus. So 3 times 2 is 6. So 6 times minus 5, that is plus and minus again, that is a minus. Okay, so 6 times minus 5 is minus 30. 6 times 5 is 30. So with the minus there and the plus come together, we multiply them, gives you minus 30. In case you don't understand how I got this one here, this is it. You break it down, one after the other. So we have minus 3 times minus 2. This one is, minus times minus is plus. So 3 times 2 is 6. This one now has given us 6. Then times, what's now? Minus 5. So 6 times minus 5, this plus, there's a plus here, times minus is minus. So 6 times 5 is 30. Again, once you know your signs, the reaction with signs and all that. This, when you are multiplying the same sign, it gives you positive. Plus times plus, if they are the same sign, look at it here, the same sign gives you plus. Minus times minus, the same sign, the same minus here and minus here. When they are the same, you have plus. But when they are different, irrespective of how it comes, it gives you minus. Welcome back. We are looking at another aspect of mathematics, reaction of signs. Yes, if you look closely, you will see that we have 8 plus minus 2, and here minus 3 plus 2. A lot of students have mixed this up when they see plus, minus, and minus 3 plus 2. Some students here, they will say minus times plus is minus. This is not where to multiply place. Okay, now when you see two signs that are very very close together, that is when you multiply. Like this one now. Okay, minus 3, this 3 is between these two signs, so they are not too close like that. There is still like a disturbance. This 3 is still in their middle, so they are not really close. If you look here, you see that these signs, they are next to each other. So it is when the signs are next to each other that you will multiply. Here you cannot say minus times plus. It's not allowed, please. So here we can say now that 8 then plus, because they are very close, you multiply. And if you remember earlier, I told us that plus times minus, these are different signs. Okay, so when you are multiplying different signs, what do? The answer gives you minus, because they are not the same. So you don't need to crank that. So we have 8 here. Now this sign, they are 2 actually. Let's answer with that. You cannot really work with 2 signs. You must pick one sign. Then how do you pick it? You multiply it. When you multiply it, at the end of the day, you have one sign to work with. So that is why we have plus times minus gives me minus. Then minus what? Minus 2. What is 8 minus 2? That is 6. Okay? Now, taking a look at this, 3. I write my 3 minus minus. These are 2 signs. I cannot work with these 2 signs. I need to make it 1. By what? By multiplying this sign, because they are very close to one another. They are next to one another. So that will be minus times minus gives me what? The same sign. When you multiply it, it gives you plus. And then plus what? 7. So that's why when I have 3 plus 7, that's what? That's 10. Yes. This another one. Here, this sign here is not close to this one at all. It's just that this sign belongs to 5. In series 3, I said that all numbers has its sign. The sign can either be positive or negative. So you must have respect for the number, for the sign a number is having. We are used to positive numbers. That's the problem. Okay. Now what if this one is plus? It will be like all these ones. What do? I will only pick what? 5. Then I will multiply minus times plus, which is what? Minus. But if it is like it was minus before, you write it together with it. It must be together. So that's why we say minus 5. Then this one, like I said, will stay here. Okay, this is the one that you have to react, not that one. This one belongs to 5. So react these 2 signs together. They are very close. That is the law. When they are close, that's when we multiply. So minus times plus gives me what? Minus. Minus what? Minus 4. And I've taught us this, in our thoughts series, that minus 5 minus 4. You have 2 depths. So your total depth is 9. So that's why your answer is minus 9. Minus 5 minus 4 is minus 9. Please, if you don't understand, go back to the third series to learn it. Likewise, this, if I have minus 10 minus 6, what do? This minus 10 is nowhere close to this one. So you write it back, minus what? 10. Then these signs are the same. So we are close to one another. what do? You multiply. So minus times minus, that is what? The same sign gives you plus. Plus what? Plus 6. So you are here, you are owing 10, this minus 10, you have 6. When you pay this 6, what do you have? That is minus 4. You are left, you are still owing 4. Now, coming back to this one here, I have minus 3 plus 2. Like I said earlier, I cannot multiply these two signs together. This is the only condition when they are very close. But this sign, they are not closed. So it's as good as saying 3. 3 plus 2, that's 5. So why are you multiplying? So, and I told you that all number have sign. That sign is not only plus. At times, it could be negative, that is minus. So that's why this one is minus. It can be plus or minus. Okay, so when this is minus 3 plus 2, you have you are owing 3, you have 2. When you pay it, what do you have? You are still owing 1. So that's why the answer is minus 1 and not minus times plus, please. Looking at the next one here, we have don't be surprised by this. Minus 3 minus minus plus minus. Don't be panic. So what you need to do is that this minus is for 3. Okay, you don't have this one does not have any business with this. Like I told you earlier, that when you have two signs very close together, that is next to each other, that's when you react to them. So what do? You can first of all start with these two signs. You cannot react 3 signs at the same time. You must do 2 first. Okay, so this times this is plus. Then you can also see, you can do it in 2 ways. You can say this plus that you get here times this plus is what? It is plus. Then plus times this minus is minus. So this one is going to be minus 3 minus 5. Or you are grouping them 2 2. So this one is minus and minus is plus, and plus and minus, different sign, minus. So you see the same thing here. You have that is minus 3 plus times minus, now again minus 5. So minus 3 minus 5 is minus 8. You can have as, in fact, you can press this in your calculator. You will see that you are going to get minus 8. Okay, so here you can have as many signs as possible. Although this, you may not see this in your school, but as a mathematician, you must know this in case you are asked this question. Okay, so here you have minus 2 first. Then you can group this. Minus and minus is plus. You can also group this into 2 into 2. You will be wondering that, okay, what if is remaining 1? Okay, let me just say minus 8. Okay, so minus times minus is plus. Okay, so plus times minus is what? Minus. Minus times minus plus. Plus times minus is what? Minus. Then what? Minus 8. This minus 8. Again, plus times minus times minus is minus for this one. Plus times minus is minus for this one. Okay, we are still here. Then minus and minus is plus. Plus times minus is minus. Then there's another minus 8 here that is remaining. You put it there. Then you can also group it again, 2 2. So minus 2 plus times minus is minus. Plus and minus is minus. Minus what? 8. You group it again, minus 2. You group this. Minus times minus is plus. Then minus 8. That gives you minus 2 plus and minus is minus 8. Then minus 2 minus 8 is minus 10. So you can group this again like I've done. So minus 2, okay, minus times minus is plus. So you say plus. Alright, then minus is here, you put the minus 8. So here you have minus 2 plus times minus is minus 8. So minus 2 minus 8 is minus 10. It's as simple as that. Okay, welcome back. The next we are considering is reaction of signs with variables, with letters. So now this is x and x. we have minus 3x times minus 3x. So first thing, like the other time we did not have the variables there. Cancel it. It's minus 3 times minus 3. So we have minus times minus is the same thing. That is plus. Then that will be what? 3 times 3, 9. Minus times minus is plus. So I may not write it then. So x times x is x squared. The next one is minus 5y times 2x. So this one is plus minus. So minus times plus will give me minus. So minus 5 times 2 is minus 10. So then y times x is x y. It's as simple as that. Now the next one here is 3x minus 5x, just like we have been doing. Is the same thing. So what do? These are two close signs, so you multiply them because they are very close together to get one sign. So that would be 3x minus times minus is plus 5s. So 3s plus 5s gives me 7x. The other one, the same thing, minus 8m. Okay, plus times minus is minus, so that is minus 7m. So minus 8m minus 7m means you are owing 8 and points. That everything is minus 15m. Look at the next one. 5y squared minus plus 3y squared. These are the same, so you can add or subtract. But before you do that, these are two signs that are very close. What do? Multiply them together. That would be 5y squared minus times plus is minus that because they are different signs. So 5y squared minus 3y squared, that is what? 5 minus 3 is 2. Pick one of the variables and the power. Then this one too is the same. We have, okay, minus 9y. Please, this one cannot multiply this. Like I said, it is the one that are very close together. So that will be minus 9y cubed. So minus times minus is plus. Plus what? 5y cubed. Now, you are owing 9, they are the same variables and power. You can subtract or add. So minus 9 plus 5. You are owing 9, you have 5. Once you pay the 5, you are still owing 4. So that will be minus 4. So I have minus 4y raised to power 3. So that is the final answer. Yes, we have come to the end of the video and I hope you enjoy it. In case you have any question, you can kindly put it in the comments section box and it will be answered thoroughly. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Team Maths Academy. See you in series 5. Thank you.